Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, new night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be viewing a few videos that I've come across. One in particular is of Peach Mcintyre. We've spoken about Peach a couple times here on the show. And she's that woman, got 7 kids and a husband that she be trying to divorce every other day. So she's back crying again on TikTok. And we're going to be talking about this video that went viral of this melanin rich mother that was just pleading with men for understanding and grace. And I also wanted to talk about what benefits men from being married, because I remember the last Get Ready With Me live, when I do my little makeup lives, there was a man in the comments saying men don't benefit from marriage. But then I came across a video of men talking about how marriage actually benefits men. And let's just keep it real. Marriage was created by men, and it kind of benefits men more than it does women. We need to talk about that. And yeah, we're gonna do a few lives today. So this is one of a few. But I just wanted to come and talk about this because I was just like, Lord. Hey, Autumn, what's up, Cynthia to Demi? Hey, Humble Brown, how you doing? Come on over, love bugs. Come on over, baby. So we can get this party started. We about to stand on business. Hey, Lynn, what's going on? I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Waiting for a few more of y'all to join me. Drop a pink heart in the chat for your girl. And make sure you pay the entry fee to my house. Click the like button. We need to be up in this algorithm. It's a new month. It's a new day. We gotta get up in here. Y'all, please hit the like before she go on. At least you know. Let them know. At least you know. Yes, pay the entry fee. Where y'all at? What's going on? Hey, Ava. Pay the entry fee. All right, let's get started. I'm trying to wait for a few more of y'all to trickle on in here, but you're just gonna have to, catch your little replay gang or whatever the case may be. We gonna head on over to these TikTok streets. All right. TikTok. Okay, shouts out to Peach Mcintyre. She is the content. She put her business all the way out on Front Street. So this is what she had to say about being a single married mother, in the words of my good sis Cynthia G.
I am so tired of being a strong Black woman. I want to be weak. I want for my Black husband to tell me, Peaches, it's okay. I got this. It's okay. I got us. I'm so sick of him trying to make me be strong all the fucking time. Like right now, I'm sick. And he like, you act like you finna die. You ain't finna die. You ain't walking dead. You can.
She's sick. And he won't even help her out, talking about you not about to pass away. You ain't about to be the walking dead. Like, what? This is really sad because women literally give their all to their families. They put it all on the line. We don't live as long when we shack up with these ninjas and have kids and be the house slave. I'm telling y'all.
You can handle watching the kids by yourself while I'm gone for a little bit. When I wish he would say,
7 kids. He gonna sit up here and say you can handle watching the kids alone by yourself while I'm going for a couple days. What? Sir, you don't work nowhere. That man lives a life of luxury. If she's not feeling good, the least he could do is, I don't even like that. I'm about to say it was watch his kids, because it's literally parenting. Sir, those are your children. I don't get this whole men don't want to watch their kids. Like, that's your kids. Child.
Peaches, I got this. Go lay down. Get better. Get your rest. I got this. But no, instead, I gotta get up and still deal with kids and still clean up and cook while he goes out and enjoys his merry little life.
I wish
And
I
then I
would.
gotta act crazy to get my point across. I gotta cuss, scream,
Mm.
yell, throw things. I'll be like,
You see, she said, I gotta go crazy to get my point across. I gotta cuss, I gotta yell, I gotta scream, I gotta go crazy, I gotta throw things. And then when you do that, once you've been triggered, once you've been cornered, once your back is up against the wall, once you feel like you have done everything you could do, you're not heard. You're not, no one cares for you. You're the primary caregiver of your family financially, and you do all of the domestic work. You resort to blowing up because you take so much, you take it and take it and take it until you explode. And then what they gonna say? Oh, Black women is masculine. Black women is aggressive. Black women, they want to be men. They loud. They disagreeable. They're not submissive. Who is gonna be soft and dainty and quiet and submissive and docile to a man that does not help do anything? If you're sick, literally probably about to pass out, and he won't even take care of his own damn kids. Talking about he want to go out and frolic around in the street and pick up other women and screw and dick and dodge all over town with the money that you lace in his pockets with. Child, take me to Petco, ho.
I'm gonna put your ass out to get my point across to feel heard and seen. Like, why can't he just be like, I got this? From the moment when I first say I'm sick, I got a fever, I'm tired. Like, we got kids that are sick and I'm sick. Can you please just stay home and help me? Why can't he just do it? Why can't he be like selfless without me having to make a scene? I'm tired of like having to act crazy, be a crazy black woman, a nagging black woman. Why can't I just get the support I need without even having to ask? Why can't he just be considerate of me? Like, damn, I see she's sick. Damn, I see the baby sick. I see like what she going through. Let me just stay home and just help her for a couple days.
It's because they don't care. They don't care. A lot of these men only care about themselves. They do not care about you. They don't care how you feel. They don't care how you, they're like, I know some men, husbands that will see their wives sick, can't walk, barely could get out the bed, and won't even make them a cup of tea. Like, it really is like that. And this leads me to think that a lot of women are in relationships with men that hate them. That hate them. He cannot stand you. Like, if I'm not feeling good, if you love me, you want to help nurse me back to health. If I'm doing everything for you, why wouldn't you want to at least make sure I'm good? If she not good, if she can't work, who gonna take care of them kids? That man don't give a damn about that woman, and I don't know what is it gonna take for her to understand. He just does not love her like that. He don't care about her. He probably don't even like her. He's probably just tolerating her because she's his bread and butter. And who doesn't want somebody that's going to take care of them and pay for everything and get them, a fancy $100,000 car and buy them jewelry and buy them designer clothes and allow them to cheat in peace? Who doesn't want that? That sounds like a good deal to me. That's going to take care of my kids. And I know that my kids are well taken care of. That's going to have me a home cooked meal. And if she don't feel like cooking, she going to order me something fancy or take me out to a fancy restaurant. This is just like ridiculous.
Days. 1 day, 2 day, three, who knows? But let me just help her. Let me take some of the load off of her shoulders. I would love to be a weak black woman. I am tired of being motherfucking strong. Can my husband save me? Can somebody motherfucking come save me? I'm tired. I am so
You know what? Like, I empathize with Peach, but I don't feel bad for her because she's constantly putting herself in this situation and she just won't let it go. Like, girl, this man has shown you time and time again that he does not care about you. Like, what do you need? To be in a hospital laid up somewhere to where you can't even, like, because eventually he's just gonna leave her. Like, that's how it goes. I feel like in situations like this, when a woman cannot let go, the man has to leave her. Like, that's the only way things are gonna change. And she doesn't really feel good about herself. And this is why, this is not me trying to offend anybody, but we need to really invest in how we look as women. We just do. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. We need to invest in our health. We need to invest in our skin. We need to invest in our clothes. We need to invest. And this is not saying you got to go shop at Gucci and Prada, because y'all know good and goddamn well I'll be buying. We mix and match over here. However, you personally need to feel your best. You need to feel confident. Think about the era of your life when you felt the most beautiful, when you felt the most confident. Do everything you can to get back to that time, to get back to how you looked at that time, to get back to maybe the way that you dressed. You know what I mean? Like, we have to feel good about ourselves. And I keep preaching this, and you can say that I'm shallow, you can say it's vanity, but it's so important for melanin rich women to care about their physical appearance, because your outer definitely is a reflection of your inner. Like, you see the movies and you see people that are like going through depression. When they're depicting depression in a movie or in a TV show, what does the person normally look like? What does their apartment look like? There's trash all over the place. There's old food in the fridge. There's dishes a mile high in the goddamn sink. They're wearing frumpy clothes with stains on it. Their hair isn't done. They haven't showered in a few days. They look stale and crusty and broke, busted, and disgusted. It's because that's usually what it looks like when you don't care about yourself, when you're not feeling good. But when you do feel good, when they get themselves back together, how do they look? They look well kept. They look refreshed. They look like they took a shower. They start to clean up around them. They clean up everything around them. So just apply that to real life. Like, when you want to look good and you want to feel good, you have to take pride in your appearance. Peach does not take pride in her appearance. And Peach is a beautiful woman. I think she's pretty. I think she has really pretty features. She has beautiful, clear skin. This is not me saying you need to have a beat face. Y'all see, I believe in skincare. Like, you have to take care of your skin underneath makeup. However, she doesn't care. Like, she will barely get her hair done. She's always like complaining about her weight and how she wants to get in shape. She doesn't eat healthy. I watch some of her content. I'm not like following her. I'm not like a stan or anything, but it comes across my feed and I watch it and I hear her talk. And when women don't feel good about themselves, they allow men to treat them extra like trash, because now you feel like your options are limited to only them, literally. Like, I cannot do better than this man. Ain't nobody else gonna want me. I look a mess. I don't feel my best. So when you feel like you don't have no options, you're gonna let somebody really dog walk you in real life. Like, it's one thing to deal with somebody that you know is not right for you. You're like, I need to really leave him alone. I probably shouldn't spin that block. I need to stop going to his ghetto toxic circus. However, you don't live there, you don't stay there. That's not your end all be all. That might just be one on a roster, a bad apple that you need to get rid of. When you feel like you don't have no options, men know that and they exploit that and they use that. They see your weaknesses, they see your insecurities, they find those buttons and they continue to press, 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 press. So get yourself together. Recognize the signs when a man hates you. Speaking of that, there's this trend that's going on TikTok, with like, my boyfriend hates me. So let's play one of the videos that I saw from this. I don't believe I watched a full thing, so we're about to watch it together. I think something bit me on my hand. It just... Shouts out to Real Scarface Mark and My Boyfriend Hates Me trend. And let's see what he has to say about this.
Trend, right, that's going on with the women. They're making posts talking about when I found out my boyfriend hated me, how I learned that my boyfriend didn't like me anymore, or he hated me. And all their stories sound the fucking same. All the stories are talking about how they did a certain thing or a certain action and their boyfriend didn't give them the reaction they wanted, or their boyfriend simply didn't do something that they wanted them to do. So their assumption is always this: he hates me. But they're just nagging at their boyfriends and they don't come to the realization that they're fucking nagging and they're annoying. Like, he doesn't hate you, you're just annoying. Like, and it's not even like a self-improvement thing. Like, you would think like, okay, if I'm acting this way, what can I do to improve? What can I do to make him feel better? What can I do to make him actually stop thinking I'm annoying? And they're not doing that. They're just going with the simple accusation of my boyfriend hates me, my man hates me. It just shows you how little they think, bro. And it's actually like
What?
childish. It's like talking to children, man. And what's crazy is it's like when y'all are nagging at us, we try to do better.
Oh,
We try to hear y'all out and be like, oh, she doesn't like this. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. Y'all don't.
this man is lying like a Persian rug. We just saw Peach say, I asked my husband to help me out, and then when he does not, then that's when I start to nag and go crazy. Let him finish, and because Lord,
never try to work on what we have a problem with. Y'all just keep doing y'all thing, and then y'all assume that we hate y'all. But no, y'all don't ever try to improve yourselves for us. But we always try to improve ourselves for y'all to fit y'all standards.
That's a lie. Now, you know the men was up in this comment section loving this. Man, I'd rather get the silent treatment from my girl than nag, bro. And look what I said. Nagging means you didn't actually fix the issue. Shaking my head. Got off a 13-hour shift and begging me to watch all 47 IG reels she sent. That's annoying. They don't care, bro. No point of explaining. They be like, I shouldn't have to tell you, or you should already know. Certain things should be common sense to grown people. If you live in a house with somebody and the dishes need to be washed, and I was gone all day and I come home and most of these dishes are yours, wash the dishes. Why do I have to tell you to do that? Why do I have to tell you to take the garbage out? At the end of the day, now all of a sudden I'm your mother now. That's mothering. Happen to remind you to pick up behind yourself is mothering. Now, when I have to do that multiple times, you interpret that as nagging. But in reality, I have to become your mother now because you operating like a little kid. A grown man should know I live here too. There's certain things that needs to be done around this house. These are my kids too. Maybe I need to help take care of my kids too. A woman shouldn't always have to reinforce and come around and say, oh, you need to do this and make sure you need to do that. It's exhausting. I've lived with a man before, and it was exhausting. I hated it. I've lived with a man 1.2 times, and I said I don't know if I could in my the 0.2 times I didn't worry about no bills. He paid for everything. I didn't have to worry about anything. However, I also didn't have to do that much. Like I didn't really know how to cook that much around those times. I'm not gonna lie. So we would eat like easy stuff, or it would be like takeout or whatnot. And, I would clean up, but it wasn't like the actual time I lived with a man. This felt like I was supposed to do everything, and he was just supposed to and we were splitting things. And this is how I know I will never, ever do that again, get somebody else to do it. Bitch, you got me. If you think I'm going to be, what? You want me to cook for breakfast, lunch, dinner, clean up behind everybody? And I'm splitting up. No. Nagging only happens if someone tells you to do something, or they explain something to you and you don't get it, you don't do it, you don't take heed, then nagging is something that you are repetitively saying or doing to try to get a desired reaction, which means, bruh, you didn't step up to the plate. You didn't give me what I needed the first time. You didn't do what I asked you to do the first time. So now you're calling me a nag. When in reality, adults, I shouldn't have to nag you. That shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. Who is nagging somebody to do anything, bitch? That's why I say you say no, I say next. I'm not about to sit up here and beg you and ask you 50 times to do something. I ask you for something once, you say no, I'm going to go get it somewhere else, period. You ain't got it. All right, I'll see you later. Bye. I'm going to go get it somewhere else. I ask you to do something, you don't do it, I'm gonna find somebody else to do it. That's how I operate. Maybe it's because I am so used to being alone, and I am very self-sufficient, and I do believe in independence, but also being dependent. If I'm gonna be with you, I need to be able to depend on you too. I don't give a what. I'm not gonna be nagging. Babe, can you do this? Babe, can you do that? Babe, can you do what? I'm not about to And I suggest women, ladies, we don't nag. Don't nag. If you ask him to do something and he doesn't do it, don't do it yourself. Let it pile up. Let it, whatever it is that he's not doing, let him see what it would be like if you actually did not step in and pick up his slack, or plot your escape plan. It's not worth it, because I honestly feel like if you don't help me, you don't like me. Peach husband hates her. That's what I think. And can't nobody make me think otherwise. Now let me show y'all this other video with this other melanin rich woman pleading with men to just be understanding and to show some grace, and oh my God, just please, we need help, and we need to It's just like, why we got to keep begging on bended fucking knee for grown men to get it right? Shouts out to the Bish Gossip. Woman goes viral for speaking on the difficulties of motherhood. We are exhausted mentally, emotionally, and physically.
I want to say this to the men so y'all can better understand what's really going on with us women. We are mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually exhausted in motherhood, okay? The domestic labor falls on us, and we know that society goes by traditional roles, so a lot of the household deeds fall on the women. But for us we constantly have to be attentive to what our children need when they're sick, when they look like they're about to become sick.
Look, did you hear her? The domestic work falls on us. And I know I've had people in my comment section say, you don't have no kids. You don't know. You can't be. This is a woman with children. I know women with children. I am very rare, especially in my age bracket, to not have kids. Love Jones is giving unicorn. So you don't think that mostly everybody around me has children and I listen to them talk and they all have the same story. The ones that are married, they have to do everything for the children. The husband, there's a couple of smidget that don't have to worry about going out and actually making money. However, it's still a lot of work to parent the children and run a household. It's work. So they're not working. They're just not in the workforce outside of the house for financial gain, but they're still working. Yet the average woman is going to work and working the same amount of hours as a man and still expected to do all of the domestic work. Get somebody else to do it. Take me to Petco. I'd rather be a cat lady. I don't care. This does not sound appealing to me. It's nothing about this that makes me want to do it. Nothing about this sounds appealing. I just don't get the draw. Like, just don't get it.
Their education, their emotional well-being, them learning, their coping skills. This is all of everything that we are paying attention to. On top of loving our children, we're trying to find spaces to be able to love ourselves. On top of trying to create safety for our children, we're looking for safety and security within ourselves. And sometimes because of all of the expectations and obligations and burdens and the load on us, we can't find that safety. So we turn to our partner, and sometimes in our partner, because they resent us so much for the transitions that we have faced in our motherhood, we can't find safety with them.
Look, and then the men resent you because you became a mother. That is that part for me. They talk so much crap about mothers. So much. But without mothers, we wouldn't be here. None of us would exist.
As well. So you have to be able to extend some type of grace. And that's what we mean when we say we want to be seen, we want to be heard, we want to be understood, we want to be validated. We need you all because we understand that mentally, psychologically, men and women are not the same. We understand that, but as a partner, we need you to try to step into our shoes, see it through our eyes, hear it through our ears, feel it through our heart, so you can better understand where we are coming from.
They don't care. Men, from what I see on the internet, don't care. They don't care. It's really sad. But we need to just really get the memo. They don't give about how we feel. They don't. Once again, I'm not anybody's mother, and that has been a choice that I made. Because I couldn't. No. Mm-mm. And this is not to say that I won't ever be. I have to keep saying that because if I pop up married with a baby, I don't want to hear shit. I don't need y'all to love Jones with it. Yes, I did. I'm a woman. That's my prerogative. I'm not up here saying don't ever do it. I'm just saying, you gotta pick your battles and you gotta really make better decisions. And a lot of the times, women jump into relationships just for the optics and just for societal standards, and they're not really doing it for themselves. And there's nothing fulfilling about it. From what I see, a lot of women are not fulfilled being mothers and wives. Some women are more fulfilled being mothers than they are being wives. I could say that, like I do, but it's hard from what I hear. A lot of women are like, I don't even want to be a mother. Like, I wish I would have never had kids. I've heard that. My friends, they be honest. Like, I wish I would have never had kids. And my one friend that absolutely loves being a mom, she has one kid, right? She's not a melanin rich woman, right? And her ex-husband, baby daddy now, is a German man, right? So her son, the dad has primary custody of her son, and she travels to where they live for 6 months out of the year. And the other 6 months she travels the world. Sometimes she'll pop back in and out. Like, she lives her life, and she's the only one that is like, I absolutely love it. Like, you should do it. Like, you need to have at least just one. And I'm like, bitch, that's because you get to be a dad. I told y'all niggas, if I could be a father, I would have 5 kids. Like, I'm just gonna keep. If I could be a father, Love Jones would have 5 kids. You get to be a father, and you know that he's being raised by an upstanding man. That's someone that's successful, that's cultured, that's educated, that's trustworthy. You get to be a father, sis. You travel to a beautiful new country for 6 months out the year. You hang out with your pick-me and them, and then you go travel the world for the other 6 months. Who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to do it? Sign me up. Like, but these motherfuckers out here, you got to argue, you got to nag, you got to beg, you got to fight, you got to cry, you got to give a poochie and guap for them to come to the PTA meetings. You got to let them screw you in a car for them to buy the school clothes. They out here cuss you like a dog because you asking for child support that ain't no more than $40 every week. Who is doing? If I got to be a father, if I got to parent the way a father, if I knew for a fact that I could parent the way a father would parent, I would have had kids. But now moving forward, because I'm a more elevated version of myself, I'm stepping into like my big bag era. I feel like I could be a mom, and I tell you guys this all the time. If I ever have a kid, it will be solely for me because I want to do it. If you ever see me have a child, granted, yes, I'm going to do the best I can picking a suitable dad, but it will be solely because I honestly, truly, and genuinely want to be somebody's mother. I would never have a kid to try to trap a man, keep a man, get a man, do, and never gave that. It will be because I want to experience motherhood. And I have more patience now. I'm smarter. Like, I'm more seasoned. I have experience. I'm more healed. Like, so now these days, like, it doesn't scare me as much as it used to. However, I'm telling y'all, if I could have just been a dad, if I could just pick the kid up on a weekend and I knew for sure that was going to be the arrangements, get them once or twice out the week. That don't sound bad at all. Ain't got to worry about I don't like to wake up in the morning. Wait, not that. I love to wake up. Thank you, God, for waking me up every day. But I'm not a morning person. Or I do wake up in the morning. I wake up super early. I sleep weird. Like, I take like naps. I'm like, it gives like vampire. I wake up. I do a little zoom, an email, a zoom. I drink a little ginger shot. I get me a green juice or tea or whatever. And I go back to sleep. I take naps whenever I feel like it. Now, if I had to get up because a kid was, oh, my mommy, I don't know how. Shouts out to the mothers out there, because that is a hard job. You can't be like not in the mood. You can't be sick. You can't, like this woman just said, you don't get a break. That's a 24-hour job. And I have to really, I can't even conceive of doing that right now, and I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not a 20-year-old woman. But I don't know. Like, I'm on the fence. Like I said, I for sure have to know that I am in a mental state to do that. Because even if you are married, marriage does not guarantee that you're going to have an adequate co-parenting situation. It doesn't guarantee that you guys are going to be together forever. So they be preaching this, get married, because you ain't married, you ain't shit. People get divorced every day. People pass away. all sorts of things happen. People get sick. We just don't know. No one knows what the future holds. The only thing we can guarantee is right now. Right now. That's it. So I just believe, honestly, women in general need to really be like, hey, could I do this by myself? Like, if this motherfucker, if we got a divorce, if he passed away, if he got sick, you know, like, would I be able to do this by myself? Would I want to do this by myself? And a lot of single moms, you know, it's unfortunate, but some of them do resent their children because they didn't want it, you know, or it was really a struggle in the beginning years, and then as the kids get older, it becomes better. You know, they're more financially stable. And I believe that you know, children don't deserve to be brought into environments that's toxic, volatile, you know, shaky, not secure. Like, that's so irresponsible. And I understand things happen. Like, you know, you don't always have the opportunity to plan for children. But I just think that moving forward, you know, we all could, we need to do better. And generations under me and us, like, if they could find videos like this, gatekeep your fucking womb, sis, until you ready. All right, that part. And so let me show you this, guys. Let me show you guys this video about what this man who's talking about how marriage benefits men, because you know, men are always saying marriage doesn't benefit men, like it's just solely for, and I just don't believe that is true. Like, every man that I know that is married, for the most part, has a way better life. He doesn't have to worry about whether or not there's toilet tissue. He doesn't have to worry about what laundry detergent. Some of these men don't even know how to go grocery shopping. Their wives literally do everything for them. They schedule their doctor's appointments. You know, they know that their children are well taken care of. The house is run like a well-oiled machine because of their wives. So they literally get to rest in femininity. Like, let's just keep it real. They get to have a soft life. The average married man is living a soft life. We just got to be honest, especially in the melanin-rich community. Y'all, if I'm lying, I'm lying. Yeah, we got to be real. You like my eyeliner? Thank you, baby. I desperately need to go makeup shopping. Like, I feel like everything runs out at the same time. And I try to buy multiples of things, but I lose stuff. Like, I be finding stuff that I bought. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know I had. like, and it's not even a rinky dink, like, you know, $2 stuff. Like, I be finding stuff that I dropped a bag on that I didn't even know where it went. I don't know what happens. This apartment eats up stuff. I don't know, but it, you know, I find it when I need to, I guess. All right, so let's share this screen, and then I'm gonna skedaddle after this, and then we'll come back probably like within an hour. We'll do another couple shows. Shouts out to Dwayne Mutunga. What does being married communicate to you about a person? What's the significance of that revelation and understanding?
I had somebody tell me, I ain't gonna say who.
Yeah.
I had somebody tell me, yo, I got a ring and I put it on when I go to business meetings so that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, what I'm saying. Because
it's psychologically it communicates something to people.
Absolutely. And it shows stability. Right? You think about the reason why, if you think about most.
Did y'all hear what he said? He said married men show stability. It shows stability and responsibility.
Billionaires, they're married. And it's
most millionaires and billionaires are married. They not out here dicking and dodging unless you're trying to be a rapper with by the name of Lil Tutu or Lil Beep Beep. If you want to be a stand-up man, if you really want to stand on business, even if you notice, like, a lot of actors are married or they have a strong family unit. Rappers, they're probably the only like men that kind of elevate in society to millionaire status that aren't necessarily married. However, they do have children. You know, athletes, actors, I'm talking about in the entertainment sectors, they're married. And that's because they're more prone to doing business than musicians are. You want to build a big business, you want to be respected amongst other men, get you a wife.
says something also, because when you're in a room with people who are putting either their capital, whether it's a partnership, whatever it is, they're putting a lot on the line to do business with you. Without you being married, it doesn't show stability in your house.
Certain level, skin in the game.
Right. And so now, you know what I'm saying, you become a liability. Like some business people, you become a liability to them if you're not stable.
I had somebody tell me, I ain't gonna say who.
Yeah.
I had somebody tell me, yo,
I heard that from out of the mouths of men, and not near one of those men have on a wedding ring. So they will sit up here and tell you women have no value. Marriage only benefits women. It's reverse psychology. It's giving mindcree. It's giving, let me trick these bitches into thinking that they need us when in reality we need them. It's giving, oh, you hit the wall. Ain't nobody gonna want you. Ain't nobody gonna. No, it's, sir, you hitting the motherfucking wall. And I'm an asset to you. I'm a resource to you. There's this other guy, loves me. I was about to say his name. Lord, no. He is a successful Black man. He wears suits. He's like a pillar of the community. He does conventions. He's got it going on, but I don't like him like that. I don't know what it is. It's just something about him that or maybe I never really gave him a chance, because I be acting like, I don't really be giving people, I don't give people a chance. I spoke to him recently, he's like, oh, what's going on? Like, how you been? Like, oh, I wanted to take you seriously. Whatever. So he's like, I met him like a few years ago. That's why I say, like, they always linger around. I met this man like maybe 4 years ago. And mind you, he's still not married, and he's older than me. Why you ain't married? He was like, oh, you not married yet? Like, I'm like, no. He was like, why? And I'm like, well, I've just been trying to get my own self together, and I don't know, like it hasn't happened. I haven't been inspired to do that. And no one has asked me to marry them that I actually was like, okay, this makes sense. Let's just do it. I've been asked, but I wasn't ready, or it just wasn't the right timing, or it wasn't the right person, or, so he was like, well, how old are you now? Like, how old I am. You know how old I was when I met at 4 years. Like, we already know. He like, oh, well, you only got a couple more years. You need to get up on it. Like, you need to get married right now. Like, women's biological clocks start ticking. Like, you already know. Like, while you still hot, while you still, look the way you look, like you need to secure, you need to do this. Sir, you're saying all of this so that I would choose you. They do that because they want you to choose them. Because why do you care if my eggs dry up? What does it matter to you? Why do you care? You haven't invested any money into me. You don't really care. Like, what is it? It's you want to try to weasel your way up in there and have a certain type of access to me. You want to be in the runnings. You want me to be like, oh my God, I need to be desperate. I need to just take anybody that's coming, and then maybe it would be you. Don't try to trick me into thinking that, like, if I don't get married right now, then my life is over. No man will ever want me. That don't work. It worked when I was 20 years old. That does not work now. I'm sorry. It just don't. I don't give a look. Y'all know what I be saying. A woman is as youthful and as beautiful as she keeps herself. And absolutely, if you want to have a child, maybe you should let somebody crack your egg, while you still getting your menses. But it don't let me just run and rush and settle and just because I don't live my life like that. I've never have. And I think that's why men love me, because I'm the type of woman that they feel like they got to conquer. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that to y'all, but at the end of the day, I believe things happen the way they're supposed to. I like for things to be organic and natural. Like, I don't want to feel like somebody's forcing me to be with them because I'm getting older. We're all getting older. That's just a part of life. It is what it is. And who knows? I don't know. Maybe in the future, I'll let him spin my block or somebody else. I don't know. We don't know. But for now, we're going to keep building this Love Jones show. I love y'all. I'll be back. Like, comment, subscribe, share, because I know that you care. Don't let nobody play in your face. Life is a movie. You're starring in it. Life is a stage. You're at the center of it. Decenter these niggas because they ain't centering you. They letting you be sick. Still got to get up and rear the kids and clean up the house, and you sick. They don't give a damn about your health. They don't care as long as they're being served in service. Okay? So put yourself first. All right? Because he's going to put himself first. A lot of these husbands and baby daddies in them is very, 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 very much so self-serving and self-centered. Okay? So with that being said, y'all already know what I'm going to say. I love y'all. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. See you guys within another hour and a half or so. Be good. So long. Farewell to you, my friend. Shouts out to the mothers. So long. Did I just start that over? Wait. Goodbye. Wait. All right. Anyway, scrap that. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Hey, this is live. I'm a human. Shit. Sometimes it's a glitch in the motherfucking matrix. I'm crazy.